So today, I'm going to go into, we're going to start off today. I'm going to do some oldies but goodies because, you know, class don't go out of style. Finesse does not go out of style. Antiques does not go out. You can't build a new piece of furniture and call it an antique. It ain't been around long enough. Just like I watch it on YouTube, these life coaches that are 20 years old. I said, 20 years old, how you a life coach? You ain't been around long enough to do nothing. How do you know anything? But today we're going to go to one of my favorites, Mr. Jim Rohn, and a small segment, and then we'll come back and I'm going to talk about how to achieve your dreams through your ABCs. Yep, going to basics. So right now we're going to put on a little slide, Jim Rohn. I want you to watch, take your notepad out, take notes. It's called 3 Steps for a Brand New Life, because I told you this Saturday, I'm going to talk about my brand new life. Because I'm telling you, Mr. Nelson talked about it 2 Friday nights ago. And if y'all missed it, go back and watch it, because he was and I on the same, you get frequencies. It's called frequencies. A lot of people not on my same frequencies. I'm trying to get you guys up to that frequency. So without further ado, I want you to take notes on this. Number one, he's going to talk about find out how things work. We already know how ACM works. The second thing he's going to talk about is go to work. And the third thing he's going to talk about is don't try to beat the system. That's why people fall out of this business, because they're trying to beat the system. And with that said, I'm going to put you in the hands of Mr. Bree Clement. Take notes.
Let me give you 3 steps to start life change that can change your life, your personality, your lifestyle, everything can change. Here's the steps. Number 1, find out how things work. The first key to doing better is find out. To change your life, really, you need ideas. There isn't anything an idea can't change. And Schoaf taught me the major problem is lack of an idea, not a problem. At first, I didn't have any money. I said to Mr. Schoaf, I don't have any money. He said, that's not a problem. Now, see, up until then, I always thought it was. Right? I was confused. He said, no, the problem is lack of an idea on how to create money and wealth. It isn't lack of money, it's lack of ideas. So if you get the ideas, see, you can change anything. Now, to get ideas, you need a constant study of finding out. Now, Schoaf also said, when you find out something that works, put the information in your journal. Don't use your head for a filing cabinet. Put it in your journal so that you can do the next best thing. Repetition. Go over it. And if you repeat it, go over it, sure enough, someday, some mysterious day, the idea takes root, starts to grow, and shows up in your bank account, and your dress, and your personality, and your lifestyle. But capture the ideas in your journal. Find out how things work. Schoaf gave me this word for my life change. He said, study. Great word. If you wish to be successful, study success. If you wish to be happy, study happiness. If you wish to be wealthy, study wealth. Don't leave it to chance. Make it a study. Some people just go through the day with their fingers crossed. See, that won't do it. You've got to study the things that can change your economic, social, spiritual, personal life. Now, here's a qualifying phrase. And we'll have several of these qualifying phrases throughout the seminar. Here's the first one. You may not be able to do all you find out. I understand that. You may not be able to do all you find out, but you should find out all you can do. See, you don't want to wind up at the end of your life and discover that you've lived only 1/10 of it. And the other 9/10 went down the drain. Not for lack of opportunity, for lack of information. So that's number 1, find out how things work. Now here's the best human virtue for finding out, curiosity. Make a note of that. Curiosity. Be curious. You might add a word to it that'll help. Childish curiosity. What will kids do if they want to know something bad enough? Bug you, that's the phrase. They can ask 1,000 questions. You think they're through? They got another 1,000. They'll drive you to the brink. It's a virtue. When you gotta know, be like a child. In fact, Jesus, the master teacher, said, unless you can become like little children, you might as well forget it. You don't have a prayer. Excellent advice. You gotta be like children. 4 ways, in my opinion, to be like a child. Number 1 is curiosity, and number 2 is excitement. Get excited like a child over your ability to make yourself do anything for change. 3rd is faith. Have faith like a child. Adults are too skeptical. And 4th is trust. Trust is a childish virtue, but the rewards are incredible. Now here's the 2nd step to personal development. Okay, number 1 was find out how things work. Here's number 2, go to work. You must now take action on what you found out. In doing business around the world, we call it game plan. Put together your game plan. One of the major things we teach on the weekend seminars, game plans. How to game plan your office. If you're in sales, you need a game plan. Kids need a game plan. You need a home game plan, social game plan, a business game plan. Everybody needs game plans. Financial independence, game plan. Your investment, game plan. Don't think in your head. Put it on paper. Don't operate out of your mind. Operate from paper. I often ask somebody, what are you going to do the next 6 months? And somebody starts to tell me. I say, no, don't tell me. Show me. Show me your game plan for the next 6 months. Then I can look at things and maybe I can help. But you got to operate from paper. Put it on a game plan. Take action on what you found out. Now here's the best word I know of to go with action. Massive. See, that'll change everything. Massive action is called the cure-all. If you're going to make calls, make a few thousand. If you're going to make contacts, make a few thousand. If you're going to knock on doors, knock on a few thousand. See, that'll change everything. Here's the language of the poor. I'll try it a time or two and see what happens. It's the way poor people talk. The guy says, well, I'll give it 30 days. 30 days. You could guess his bank balance. You've got to have a better game plan. So here's one of the major things to do starting tomorrow. Take a look at your game plan. If it isn't loaded with massive action, change it. Tomorrow. Action. The formula really works like this. Pick up a good idea, take heavy action. Pick up a couple of good ideas, take heavy action. That's the formula for success. Heavy action. It's a good thing we can edit all this, right? The formula for success, take heavy action on a good idea, right? That's the ratio. Now here's the key. Don't wait till you've learned 2,000 or 3,000 things. Because that way you'll use up all the time. And you could wind up smart and broke. And hey, it's okay to be dumb and broke. But if a guy's smart and broke, that's pitiful. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. You'll become a fool. Let your learning lead to action. You can become wealthy. And there's many kinds of wealth, I understand that, not just money. Money's one of the least of all values. I know some people with a lot of money that are very poor. Evita sings, as for fortune and as for fame, they are illusions. They're not the solutions they promised to be. So there's all kinds of wealth, but to get a big share coming your way, you've got to have a heavy action game plan. Now here's the 3rd step to personal development, and we'll wrap up personal development. Step number 3, it's just a little caution, and all through life we need little cautions. This one simply says, don't try to beat the system. Find out how it works, work it, but don't try to beat it. Some people learn just enough to start slicing it, shading it, thinning it, cutting corners, and looking for cheap answers. See, don't fall for that. You'll wind up with a cheap life. Find out how it works best and do it that way. Even though it seems to take a little longer, do it right. Don't compromise with right. Now, under this step, here's another key. Be a quick learner. Don't let it take long to teach you. Learn quicker. One guy said he broke his nose 7 times in the same place. Somebody says, looks like you'd stay out of that place. Learn quicker. Now, the third point here is don't be stubborn. See, some people won't change even when a better way comes. They say, well, I've been doing it this way 30 years. Hey, be ready for change. If it's a better way, go for it. But don't try to beat it. Or you'll be like the guy that went to Las Vegas. He didn't have much money, so he didn't want to risk his money gambling. But he gets to Las Vegas and the jackpot bells are ringing, the money's flowing, the lights are flashing, and he can't help himself. He's got to gamble. But instead of gambling with his cash, he decides to play the mental gambling game. And the brilliant scheme he worked out goes like this. He'd pick a number like number 3. Mentally, he would bet a certain amount of money on the number. And whether it won or lost, he would jot down that amount in his little pad. I would have won $5 if I'd have made that bet. Just to keep track of it, win or lose. That way, come midnight, he can calculate how he's doing, winner, loser, how much, only not his money. Keep his money. Just play this mental gambling game. So here he is around the gambling table, everybody else shelling out their hard-earned cash. He's got this brilliant scheme. Instead of betting with his money, he's betting with his mind, and he lost his mind. Which means don't try to beat the system, I guess.
Very powerful, very powerful. Let's recap. Well, there you go, Al Randolph. What'd you learn? There you go. Thank you, sir. Number 1, find out how things work. Well, we know how things work. Be curious. So we're not curious enough to go really put a lot of time and effort in our business. Got to be curious. What do you guys get out of this? And number 3 says, go to work, go to work, go to work. On my desk, at the back in, well, anyway, go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work. Man. And what do he say with the work? Number 2, he says, you must take action. Don't be just, how many times Mr. Nelson said, and all other speakers, don't just listen, take action on a good idea. Well, he says a good idea. And he says, don't tell me what you're going to do, folks. Like I talk about, show me. Show me how many you're going to be on my Wednesday call by doing what I asked you to do, because it's a private call like we did. And show me. Don't tell me, show me. And next he says, take massive action, Miss Patricia Robinson. Take massive action. Take massive action, Marie. Come on, Bill Bailey. Take massive action. Dee Dee, come on. Massive metrics, massive action, Mr. Hamilton. He says, make 1,000 calls. Some of you, 1,000 calls? Oh. He said, knock on 1,000. Well, we can't knock on 1,000 doors. We can make 1,000 calls. Can we not, Miss Castro? That's right. He says in 30 days. If you don't, in 30, I can tell your bank account. Oh, my God. How many times ACN pay us? 5 checks a month, Mr. Dash, out there in South Carolina. How many did you get this month? Out of the 5 potential. Wow. Number 3 says, don't try to beat the system. That's why people leave it, because they're trying to find a slick, fast way to make it. No, longevity. That's why I've been here for a long time. Longevity, Mr. Ulysses. He says, don't be, he says also under that, he says, be quick to learn. Be quick to learn, Mr. Daryl Ransom. Be quick to learn. And not just learn. Don't be, not only learn it, be quick to learn, but do something with what you learn. Come on, Miss Hayes. Come on, Pastor Thomas. Be and to put in action what you learn. And last, he said this, Mr. Ismail, don't be stubborn. Mr. Daniel, don't be stubborn. Miss Allen, don't be stubborn. Be able to learn, pivot. So many people are stuck. Am I right, Mr. Manning? Peralta, they're so stuck in their old ways of doing things. I've always done it this way. Why can't AC do this? Why? And I know Mr. Julian Lewis gets that all the time because whenever I talk about it, his IBO, why can't AC doing this? And I kick it with Mr. Brian Baker, and his IBO, why can't they do this? Why? And Brian Baker says, why can't you go get some more customers and IBOs? Why can't you go do something with the business? And then Mr. Baker get a call from one of his IBOs saying something, goes like, who are you? Oh, you're quitting? I know you started. You know, so don't be stubborn. Put it into action, y'all. Put it into action. Come on, Don, you can do it. You can do it. Don Armstrong, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, Joey, you can do it. Come on, Mr. Diggory, you can do it. Put it into action. Caroline Baker, put it into action. So the phone lines are open before we go into our second segment. What did you guys get out of this real quickly? Take your phones off of mute or either put in the chat. What did you guys get out of Jim Rohn? That's classic. That's about 30 plus years old. Antique. It doesn't go out of quality. It does not go out of style. Cheap stuff goes out of style. You never see Louis Vuitton on sale. You never see a Cartier on sale. You don't see Bentleys on sale, Rolls Royce on sale. Why? They don't have a sale. It ain't for everybody to drive. Don't you get it? It ain't on sale. Quality don't go on sale. Don't you get it? When you go into the bar, where's the most expensive liquor? Way up on the upper shelf. It ain't for everybody to drink. The cheap stuff's down here. The whale drinks, the cheap stuff, right? Or anybody can grab it. Then right behind it's the other cheap stuff. And as you go up the ladder, the most expensive stuff, you got to reach for it. Oh, my God. I can't wait till Saturday. What do y'all see y'all get? Come on, open your lines up. Talk to me real quick because I got to go to the ABCs with you. This is basic training today. Basic training. Oh, learn quicker and learn. Okay, lead in action. Okay, great. Focus on, there you go. Childlike curiosity. That's right. Some of y'all ain't been childlike. Some of y'all ain't laughed, even don't smile. Some of you had to text, smile. Some of y'all forget. Come on, it's okay to smile. Come on. Life ain't that bad. You're still on this side of the dirt. Come on, let's go. Yeah, there you go. Look at them smiles. Man, the Bible says, with loving kindness have you drawn. You ain't gonna draw nobody looking like you ate a dill pickle. Or a bad piece of carrot that was rotten. You got to smile. It's okay to smile. The war's almost over. There you go. God dang, y'all. Some of y'all, I would never talk to some of y'all because you ain't drawing me in because you ain't smiling. You ain't happy. Broke people don't smile. Wealthy, successful people always smiling, always moving. Okay. All right. Now we got that out the way. Get your notepads out. We're going to go to school for about 15 more minutes. We're going to go to school. Get your notepad out. And write the alphabets out. A, B, C, D, E, right down the row, all the way to Z. Get the notepads out. Come on. I got a lot to cover. Yeah, see, here's what a true leader is. When a leader says, hey, I can't make a call, and I ask some of you on the call to do the call for me. Oh my God, why do y'all do that? Always be prepared. Always have messages prepared. That's why next Wednesday and Tuesday, I'm doing that segment. Because more you need to be able to read, and here's your homework assignment. Read the 1 through 10 to yourself. Read it to the dog, the cat, the kids, your nephew, your grandkids, whoever. But practice to get good at this because I'm trying to get you prepared when your downline blow up. If you cannot read it, you ain't going nowhere. You'll still be stuck in the same position a year from today. And that's sad to me. That's really sad when you should deserve more. You deserve more. My job is to give you more. So let's get it right. Okay? A, B, C, D, E. Okay, here we go. On the top of the page, put, to achieve your dreams, remember your ABCs. We're going to go back to basics for a little bit today because I figured I got to get you guys to go where I'm going to go, but you got to get you prepared. Now, ABCs of how to achieve your ABCs. Remember how to achieve your dreams. Remember your ABCs. Now, this is a philosophical. I'm being a nice Al Thomas. Doing the best. Woo, Lord help me. A, what does A stand? Avoid negative people. Write that down. Avoid negative people. Avoid negative people, sources, places, things, and habits. You got to cut that out of your life. In order to, what are you willing to give up to go up? That's my topic for Saturday. I'm just going to blow you away with that one on Saturday. Next, B stands for believe in yourself. When nobody else believed in you, you got to believe in yourself. Look, if my mom and dad were alive today and I said, I'm going to the moon, you know what they say? He going. I don't know when, but he going. Because they know everything I ever said, I did it. Let your words be your bond. I'm an old school guy. A shake of a hand, good old days. Come on. People's word ain't worth a crap. I mean, nothing. Make your word be something. Believe in yourself. My God. See, consider things from every angle. Consider everything from every angle. When somebody comes with me with something negative, I always say this: what's the worst could happen? So you guys let the small stuff get in your way. Small stuff. What if they say no? Well, let's see, you're still alive. They didn't shoot you. They didn't get stabbed. You're all right. You know, when your kids come running in, Mommy, I hurt myself. Okay, go get a Band-Aid. It ain't that bad. Always look at the worst. Consider things from different angles. I always say when people bring me negative, all I think of, what's the worst could happen here? I was talking to my son yesterday about something. I said, son, the worst could happen. That ain't the worst. Man, consider things from every angle. D, don't give up and don't give in. Lord, have mercy. Don't what? Give up. Don't what? Give up. Don't what? Give up. And don't give in. Mr. Al, don't you give in. Don't you give in, Miss Natasha Ismail. She ain't gonna give in. Don't give up. Hey, Marie, don't give up. You know, Julian Lewis is gonna, if you do, he know where you live. Don't you give up. don't give up and don't give in, Dee Dee. Don't get, hey, Miss Hanson, don't give up and don't give in, Sam. Oh, I ain't gonna worry about Sam Foster. Next, E. What does E stand for, Mr. Thomas? Enjoy life today. Every day you should enjoy the life to the fullest. Oh my, to the fullest. To the fullest. Every day I put as much in my day as I can, Mr. Michael Hamilton. Every day. Enjoy every day, because yesterday, part two of that, yesterday is gone. People want to sit around talking about the good old days, the good old days, the good old, man, you missed the day. Yesterday's like a river. It then went downstream. You trying to catch that fish and went down. That fish is gone. I'm saying, Mr. Brian Baker, gone. Gone. And you trying to catch, man, that fish, no, enjoy life today. I was up this morning, 4 o'clock, out breathing air, like, God, thank you. Oh my God, fresh, crisp air. And here was somebody else said, man, it sure is cold out here. They missed the beauty of the morning. Wow. F, Daryl Ransom, write this down. Friends and family are hidden treasures. Friends and family, Mr. Ismail and Dave Culver, the professor, are hidden treasures. Friends and family are hidden treasures. Comma, seek them out, enjoy their riches. Now, I got to be honest with you. I know you guys don't have family members you can't stand to be around. I see them on Christmas and Thanksgiving. But those that you enjoy, Mr. Ismail, look at your smile. I love your smile, Mr. Ismail. Look whoever that's out there, G Power, look at it. You got to enjoy them. The ones that you look, I have an aunt passed away. My aunt in Seattle. Matter of fact, my cousin was the weather reporter up there for 30 years on Como, Channel 4. And she was a treasure to me. She always inspired me. She helped build the floating bridge in Seattle. She was on the board of the bank, Key Bank in Seattle. She was an inspiration to me. She owned a lot of real estate apartment buildings, and she always encouraged me. So I love spending time with her. When I sat down with her, listen to me. I sat at her feet. Lord have mercy. I hope I don't cry. I sat at her feet. Why? Because she gave me wisdom. My billionaire mentors, I listened to them. I sat at their feet to obtain wisdom. G, let's go to G. Give more than you plan to. Give more than you plan to. Give more than you plan to. I'm gonna put myself in this. I don't normally share this, but I will. A week or so ago, I went down to the homeless shelter 4 times in 2 days, just to give. Just to help people. I was telling Mr. Brian Baker, I went to my church 4 Saturdays in a row at 6:30 in the morning to 9:30. We found out we fed 175,000 families last year. We found out 1 in 5, Julian Lewis, 1 in 5 adults in Vegas went hungry. 1 in 3 children went hungry. And I fed 356 people. And I want to tell you something, Ms. T. Hayes. We found out that when their cars pulled up and I was helping them with putting food in the car, because we have a food pantry. There was 23 families where they lived in their car with their kids, Miss Eileen. I'm gonna ask you a question. When the last time you gave something unconditional? When the last time you went to a toll plaza and gave and paid for the next 2 cars? When the last time you walked in the supermarket and gave $10 extra to the old lady behind you that barely had enough food? See, that's what I'm talking about giving. See, everybody look at me real quick. See, with a closed, oh my God, with a closed fist, you can't give. With an open hand, you could give as well as receive your blessings. Let me say that one more time. People always wonder why I land on my feet. It's a God thing. A closed fist, you can't give. That means you're hunkering down. Open it up, give, and God will give you more. Receive it. Some of y'all are so tight, you just squeak when you walk. Wonder why you can't get nowhere. When last time you gave unconditional without looking for it to come back? Tight wad. Let me move on. H. Hang on to your dreams. Boy, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy. I said if somebody hit SVP, God dog it, I'm going to be an SVP. It may take me longer or shorter, I don't know, but I'm going after it. You let your mommy, your daddy, your uncle, who ain't never made a dime, okay, you know, that ain't going to work. That's when the pyramid deals, you know, You know, your uncle tried something like that, lost everything. How did he lose everything? One but $224, but you bought into the lie. Hang on. By God, hang on to your dreams. My God, I ignore those who try to discourage you. Ignore those, Mr. Smith, Mr. Dwight up there in Canada, Mr. Lewis. Ignore, Gail Wiggins, ignore Terry Ann, ignore those people who try to discourage you. You know what happens when you ignore them and you become successful? Here's what they say to you later. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. And like, huh? Yeah, I knew you could do it. I knew deep down inside. But boy, while you're going up, Miss Carter, boy, as you go up, Mr. McDowell, oh, Bill Howard, Bill Bailey, as you go up, Mr. Pam, boy, they shoot you down, talk about you, call a relative. Look out, Zoe Duffy's going to call you. Yeah, she joined some network marketing thing called a bakery. Hey, Pat and Patricia, oh my God, they're doing something there in the Elk Grove. I don't know about them. Wow, really? Ignore those who try to discourage you. Next. Jay, are you ready for Jay? Ready for Jay? Just do it. Come on. Art Williams, just do it and do it and do it and do it like Miss Johnson Bristol. Just do it and do it and do it. Yes, like Miss 3.0, Miss Isabel. Just do it and do it like Chris and Rose King. Just do it and do it like Julian. All the regional directors is doing it. They showed it can be done. And some of you said, I know I'm smarter. I know I look better. Yeah, but they're just doing it. K. Keep doing, no matter how hard it seems, it gets easier. Don't you realize when you do anything new, it's hard? The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Why I think I'm doing the speaking next Tuesday, next Wednesday at 4 o'clock right back here? Because it's really easy for me. Mr. Thomas, you've been doing it for all these years. Well, no, I had to start somewhere. I wasn't always that. I wasn't good. What did Dean Torelli say? Good, great. Hey, we all have to start somewhere. When are you going to start learning how to read the 1 through? Just read it. Read it. Oh my God. Some of you have been doing it. Oh, I'm a regional director. I've been doing it. I know that's why you're still stuck, because you're not willing to learn how to actually read it right. Anyway, let me move off that one. L, love yourself first and most. Love yourself. Love you. I understand you came from. I love you. I understand your daddy too. I understand your mom. I understand. Love you first. See, the beauty of people is not the outward appearance, it's the inside. Beauty comes from within and goes outward, not outward going in. Because there's people out there that have to buy stuff to make them feel good because they're empty on the inside, because they don't love themselves, and they destroy other people around them because that's their way of controlling things. Oh my God, controlling things by destroying because they don't love themselves. You got to first love you before you can love anybody else. Does that make sense? So love yourself first and most. Write that down. Love yourself first and most. Oh my God. Love yourself first and most. You can't give love to anybody. until you love yourself. And when you have a child, you'll understand what love is all about. Because, boy, they will try and test you, won't they? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. M stands for make it happen. Lord, make it what? Make it happen. But you don't understand. Make it happen. But I couldn't because it's snowing. Make it happen. What happened Thursday when Mr. Dean Torelli said, one of his IBO says, it's snowing in Texas. I'm just doubling up on my efforts. Make it happen, girl. See, y'all using that as an excuse. You ain't got to go to your house. Use your phone. Make it happen. Make it happen. N stand for never lie, never cheat or steal. Always strike a fair deal. Always strike a fair deal. Right, Miss Heather? That's right, Miss Heather Perry. That's right. Never lie, cheat, or steal. You don't have to. Always strike a fair deal. Fair deal. Fair deal. My daughter said, I want to buy you a car. Well, what's a fair deal? All right, take it. Hey, it's okay. People come, hey, I want to negotiate. No problem. Because, see, that's how I get blessed. I'm looking at all my clothes. I got all this. Let me give some of this stuff away. It's another season coming in. See, your life is a book. Your life is a book. Your life is a book. But what chapter in the book are you living right now? What chapter in the book are you living right now? You know, look, you know, recognize that guy, the awesome power of public speaking, Mr. Peter Daniels, my billionaire mentor. Yeah, on the back, you recognize Al Thomas on the back? That was years ago. And I'm in here, endorse his book, me, my W. Clement Stone, I mean, the who. But here again, the whole idea is, what is your chapter? What is your chapter? Make it happen. Never lie, cheat, steal, or always do a fair deal. Next, open your eyes and see things as they really are. So a lot of times we see things, but we don't see things how they really are. We want to make it, love Peter Daniels. Great. Thank you, Ms. Wiggins. Yeah, that's my mentor. That was one of my billionaire mentors out of Australia. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. A lot of respect. A lot of respect. Open your eyes. Open your eyes and see things as they really are. You're not where you want to be. When you quit lying to yourself, open your eyes and come on, be authentic. Right? Let's write that down. Be authentic. Be authentic. Be authentic. Some of you, I try to correct you, go back to the same, you just keep doing the same things. Like, oh my God. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. I'm trying to give you love and correct you to help you get to the next level. And you go right back. The Bible says the dog goes right back to his vomit. You go right back to the same old person. Whew. That's why I got to get more people to be able to do the 1 through 10. P stands for practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Practice next Tuesday, 4 o'clock. Wednesday, 4 o'clock. Practice to make perfect, 1 through 10. I know. Yeah, I know. You think you know it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Practice. Remember, every coach, look, Michael Jordan had a coach. Tiger Woods had a coach. Every great person I know had coaches. And you know what? They didn't like what the coach said, but they got better as they listened to. Okay, there you go. Woo, Q. Let's go, Q. Quitters never win and winners never quit. I have never quit network marketing. My first company, number 2 guy there. I didn't quit it. It went down. Came over to ACN, and guess what? I'm still here. I ain't never going nowhere. Why? Because I'm not a quitter. I'm into the wheels. Don't you get it? You get to somebody, what's that? I got a new deal. See, let me explain something to you. Every morning in Africa, a lion must hit the ground running to eat something. If it doesn't, it'll die. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle must run. Otherwise, if it don't, it's going to get eaten and it will die. But also, you ever notice, I love watching Animal Kingdom. Where are the leaders in the Animal Kingdom of whatever, the gazelles, whatever the leaders? They're always in front. Oh my God. They're always in front, leading the downline. Oh my God. They're leading the downline. Where are the weak ones? Always in the back complaining. Man, I don't know why ACN I don't know why we're going left. Man, I don't know why ACN, man, I don't know. And all of a sudden, either the lame ones, the brand new ones, or the one who just didn't tend it, always in the back trying to get a little bit of posse. Man, why don't ACN do? And all of a sudden you hear this pss, pss, over the bush. They go, what's that in the bush? And they walk over to the bush. Rah! Lions got them. Lions got them. Go to a meeting, get on the Zoom call. Hey, where's so-and-so been? I ain't seen him on the Zoom call. The Lions got him. Yeah, he got taken down because he wasn't focused. She wasn't focused. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Next, R, read. That's right, read, study, and learn everything important in your life. Learn about everything that's important in your life. Learn about everything that's important in your life. Learn about everything that's important in your life. My daughter, when I first had her, came home, and I'm bringing her home from the hospital. Man, hey, she's important, but I didn't know anything. They don't come with a manual. But you got to read. Come on now, read and study and learn about everything important in your life. Do you realize I read everything about network marketing? I got network marketing books. Mr. Shaquille Cooper's been pushing that book. I mean, look, have y'all been learning? Have you going back to the channel here and watching? Do you realize let me put this right. Mr. Debris Clemens have over a year, listen to me, a year and a half a video on this channel, Destiny International. Everything you need to build your agency is right there on the channel. Please don't be too lazy not to get on the channel, spend an hour and a half or 2 hours a day watching over. Come on. I'm trying to be nice. I'm being real nice, but it's all there. If you're not where you want, if you're not an RVP or SVP, you might want to consider going back to the channel, spending 2 hours a day, taking notes. We just saw Jim Rohn. Back in those days, he even had the old microphone around his neck. How old and ancient is that? But you know what? They took notes. I took notes. Read, study, and learn about everything important in your life. S. Here we go. Hope y'all don't get mad at me on S. Stop. Write the word stop. Procrastination. Well, I'll get around to it later today. Hey, I'm gonna make them calls later today. Hey, Miss Tom, and every week, certain of you know who I'm talking about. You're on my call every week, and your numbers don't move. That is shameful. That is awfully shameful. I couldn't do that. I couldn't tell my mentor. I cannot tell Peter Daniels. I ain't gonna say all my other billionaire mentors, but I ain't gonna. Can he try? I can't get on there and talk about. I know it's been a week, and I could never be. I don't do it. See, I got too much backbone and posture, too much charisma, too much spitball, whatever they call it. I couldn't be that person. Week after week, my numbers stay the same. T, number T, take control of your own destiny. God dang it. Take control. Man, I ain't had a job but once in my whole life for 9 months. And I hated it. I was the only black person working there. Every time I would want to leave, they gave me a raise. I caught on to the third, I'm gone. It was cheaper to keep me there, hire a new guy and train him. I always took control of my life. And to this day, I've always took control. I've only had a job one time for 9 months. And I hated it. I don't know how y'all put up with that crap. When you got an opportunity like ACN and you're sitting there going, good ship, lollipop, I'm on the good. You have not because you ask not. You ain't put jack in your business. You ain't put 2 hours a day in your business. And you're full time? I bet if I looked at your schedule, they'd be like, well, let's see, I got about 10. I don't know how y'all do it. I just don't know how y'all do it. I really don't. Because I've always been that way. I just always took control of my destiny. I never counted on somebody else to take care of me. Who's going to take care of you more, you or them? Who's going to take care of you? Think about it. Who's going to take better care of you, them or you? Why do y'all for this stuff? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I ain't the smartest guy. I was the dumbest guy in my class. I was the dumbest guy. I mean, seriously. I was I was so down low that I had it to the curve. Because I wasn't that bright, but boy, I'll work your butt. You know what? Because I have tenacity. I never want nobody to tell me what time to show up, punch up, put a name tag on. I was going down the street a couple of weeks ago and I saw this guy had a name tag on. It said Bob, B-O-B. I said, Bob, say it backwards. Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob. Say it backwards. Hey, Bob. He goes, how do you know my name? I said, you wear it right there on your doggone blue outfit, Jack. Who do you work for, you little... That's so dumb to me. They got you labeled. Put a label on you. I belong in this company. Guy the other day said, excuse me, sir, What kind? Watch this. Listen up. What business are you in? Well, I work for air conditioning. I said, no. That's their business. Hello. What business are you in after 5? Sound like a freaking seal. No, you ask people what business you in. They want to tell you who they work for, who they're slave to. I said, what kind of business are you in? I didn't say what kind of work do you do. I said, what kind of business are you in, Joker? Joker, take control of your destiny. Come on, TAs. Miss Donna Armstrong is driving down the street. She almost had an accident laughing so hard. Miss Maper, I love it. Man, I'm getting real with you guys. I told you it's a different year. That's right, Michael Hamilton. No, you. Let's get to the you. Come on, Dee Walker. Miss Walker, I'm sorry. Miss Walker, you understand yourself in order to better understand others. Understand yourself. I know I can be hard on people. I know it. I get it. I know it. I know I can be hard on people. But I'm understanding to be nice and gentle. I've got a few of my leaders that I trust and respect. Mr. Hummus might want, yeah. Because that's just how I just don't get it. Look, my dad was a Marine sergeant. My dad was a DI. He's Army. DI is a drill instructor. My old man didn't play. So maybe I got a lot of his qualities. Mr. Brian Baker's dad to say, I ain't got time to play with people. But I understand you guys are civilians, so I got to tone it down to make it good shit. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Y'all adults. And you're living way beneath your privileges. So I'm sorry if I come across a little harsh. I don't know no better. I'm trying to be nicer. Yes, Mr. Sherman, I'm trying to be nicer. Yes, Miss Allen, I'm trying to be nicer and gentler, but it just pisses me off when I see you got great people, God's people. You guys have put your time in, you raised your kids, you're paying your house note, you're trying to keep your head above water, the light bill's going up, and you're sitting there like, I'm in ACM, but I'm not doing as good as I want to do. Well, you could do a lot better if you put more time in it. And that's what this call is about today. So take control of your own destiny. Understand yourself and others, understand yourself in order to better understand others. And I'm trying to be nicer as I can. I told myself this year, Al, be nice. So when I do that, I'm just trying to, that's right, Sam Pauls, I'm trying to be nice. Yeah, you listen, Al, come on, be nice. Be nice. So don't be that nice. Be nice. I'm working on me. Hey, it says, and to better understand others, Al, everybody's not going to love you like that. They're going to get off the, I'm trying to be nice, Miss Hanson. I'm trying. Sensational, work with me. I'm trying. Oh my God. Trying to be nice. Oh. V. Visualize it. Visualize, just say, close your eyes, not right now. Visualize yourself walking across that stage, virtually or on stage, as an RVP getting that promotion. Visualize the things you want. Visualize. Let me tell you something. When I bought the 8,000 square foot house in Sacramento on an acre of land with a circle driveway, matter of fact, my daughter, I used to put bells on her shoe because the hallway was so long that by the time she came down 5 minutes later to my office, but I visualized that house. And when I drove up to it, the real estate lady took me up to the circle driveway. And I saw these two pyramids on the columns as you go around the circle driveway and one on top of the house. I knew that was my house. She goes, I said, this is my house. She goes, how do you know it's your house? You ain't even walked in it yet. Because it's got a pyramid deal on top and 2 on the driveway. It's a pyramid house. And I'm in a pyramid deal. This is my house. And I bought that house. But I had to visualize it. So I bought the Bentley. I visualized. So I bought I visualized it all. You get me? It was a visualization. Some of you girls, I know y'all visualize some kind of handsome guy. I know you girls. I got to watch you girls, y'all. He may not be the right one, Didi. He may not be the right one. Let's keep on going. Keep on going. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving out. Can we have a little bit of fun? This is the lighter side of Al. I'm trying to be nicer, y'all. I'm trying to lighten up this year because I beat y'all up so bad last year. I lost about 5 people. I ain't never getting on your call. You just beat us up. Well, then go do something, Joker. I was trying, but all 4 of my friends said no. Go get some new one. Oh, why? I'd rather get a second job. Well, stay broke. I will. Maybe I need to come up with a comedian show. All right, let's move on. Visualizing. Okay, let's get to the W. W, almost every W. Want it more than anything. Write that down. Want it more than anything. Write it down. Want it more. Caroline Baker, you should want it. Mr. Dash, you should want it more than anything. I mean, I want to breathe, but I want it more than breathe. I wanted it bad. I've been the top of 2 network marketing companies, Mr. Herbert. Top of 2. The reason why I was on top of 2 because I wanted it more than anything, Miss Jill Murray. I just wanted it. Ed Navarro, how bad do you want it? Man, I don't pick up a second or third job. You need to go out there and work your business harder. How bad do you want it? You got 2 beautiful kids on your picture. How bad do you want it? More than anything. Look at Mrs. Giles Bristol's picture. She's sitting out there in the fur coat in her second house. Lord have her. She wanted it bad. Heather Perry, I know you want it bad. Miss Martinez in Iowa, I know you want it bad. How bad do you want it? Some y'all, wait till Saturday training. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna give it away already. Yeah. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? So you're not willing to sacrifice. Write that word down and wait till Saturday. You ain't willing to sacrifice. You're not willing to sacrifice. How bad do you want it? Will you drive more miles, see more people? What did Jim Rohn say? Will you knock on 1,000 doors, make 1,000 calls? No, Jim Rohn said it, not Al Thomas. See, I go day by day, night by night. Who said this? If I were to put a camera on you and walk around with you, how would you look for the day? Miss Marcia Carter, how would you look for the day? Want it more than anything. Let's move on. Accelerate your efforts. Accelerate your efforts. Mr. McDowell, accelerate your efforts. Bill Howard, Bill Bailey, accelerate your efforts. Accelerate your efforts. Accelerate it. Go faster. Mr. Answer, go faster. Do it faster. Look, we're in Vegas playing blackjack, the blackjack table. It costs you, and we're at the $100 table. It don't cost you a dime to play at the $100 table. That's right. Now, it don't cost you not one dime. How fast would you want me to deal the cards? Slow or fast? And every time you got a blackjack, I got to give you $100. We want me to deal the cards slow or fast? Because you want me to go through numbers faster, gives you a chance to get into 21 quicker. So you want me to deal fast. So accelerate your efforts, folks. Accelerate them. Don't slow them down. Oh, man, things are bad. That's when you need to put the pedal to the metal. Don't you get it? The average person slows down. Corporations slow down. No, you put your pedal to the metal. I'm working harder now, and that's why next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm doing those calls, and then on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, 2 hours later, it's a private call. I'm gonna be working more harder than ever before. You know why? Because I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. And that's what Saturday's gonna be about, being uncomfortable. Why? Let's get to why. Why? Oh, here we go. Why means you. You are unique. Of all God's creation, nothing can replace you. Oh my, if y'all get this one, whoo, y'all be light years ahead. You are unique. Say it again, Ms. Thomas. You are unique. You are what? You are unique. Of all of God's creation, there's nothing that can replace you. Nothing. In the book of Genesis, nothing can replace you. Nothing. You have options. Let me write this word down by that. Put it in parentheses. You have choices. A bird does not have a choice. It's got to fly. It can't go backwards. You have choices. He gave you something so unique. You have choices. You have choices to do the right thing or the wrong thing. You have a choice. Woo! 2 Corinthians 10:13. And with that, let me shut up. I'm starting to preach up in here. Choices. You are unique of all of God's creation. Nothing. Nothing, Al Randolph, nothing, Catherine, nothing, Julian Lewis, nothing can replace you, Marie, nothing can replace you, Sensational. Miss Christina, nothing, Sam Foster can replace you. Ursula, nothing. You are so unique in his kingdom. He gave you the power, oh my God, he gave you power and dominion and you're walking around there looking like a minion. One eye. Because you're scared to go out there and get what he gave you. He gave you it all. And he said, go out there and be bold and get it. Not a whip. All right. You are unique of all of God's creation. Nothing can replace you. And last but not least is a Z. Woo, 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 woo. Lord have mercy. Y'all ready for Z? Zero in. Write this down. Zero in. Laser focus. Zero in like a laser. Zero in. Hello. Zero in on your target and go for it. Zero in on your target and go for it. Zero in. Yeah. Zero in. Yeah, Lord, zero in. Don, zero in. Winston, zero in. Lewis, zero in. Natasha, zero in. Zero in. Zero in like a home. Zero in, Mr. Intimate. Zero in. Come on, Lewis. Zero in. And Terry Ann, zero in. Zero in. Wow. On your target and go for it. What's your target? RD. What's your target? RD. What's your target? RD. What's your target? RD. Are you zeroed in? Are you lock and loaded? You're going out there like he said, make 100 calls, 1,000 calls. Are you zero in? Are you zero in? Are you zero in? Like a homing device. Are you zero in? Are you zero in? Are you zero in? I'm going to go through the alphabet one more time. Here we go. A, avoid negative sources, people, places, and things and habits. B, believe in yourself and nobody else do. C, continue things for every, look at things, consider things from every angle. Look at everything from every angle. D, don't give up and don't give in. Oh my God, don't give up and don't give in. E, enjoy life today. Yesterday is gone, as Mr. Brian Baker would say. F, family and friends are hidden treasures. Seek them out and enjoy their riches, the ones you appreciate. G, give more than you plan to. Lord have mercy. That's a big one for some of y'all. H, hang on to your dream. Hang on, baby. Hang on to those. Hang on to those dreams. I, ignore those who are trying to discourage you. J, just do it. K, keep doing what matters. How hard it seems, it gets easier the more you do it. L, love yourself first. Love yourself first and most. M, make it happen. N, never lie, cheat, steal, or always strike a fair deal. O, open your eyes. Open your eyes and see things as they really are. I can go deep in that on subjects down the road here once y'all can come a little higher. P, practice perfect. Practice makes perfect. Q, quitters never win and winners never quit. R, read, study, and learn about everything important in your life. S, stop procrastination. T, take control of your own destiny. U, understand yourself in order to better understand others. V, visualize. Let me tell you about visualization. Comes to the mind. Ooh, I'll come back to that one. W, want it more than anything. Ooh, tell you a story about that in a minute. Remind me of V and W, okay, somebody? X, accelerate your efforts. U, you're unique of all God's creation and nothing can replace you. Z, zoom in on your target and go for it. Go for it. See, let me talk about the visualization. Let me talk about visualization. It starts here in the mind. Why? Oh, it's gonna get deep. It starts in the mind. Broke people, 95% of people got to see it before they believe it. I want to watch you make some money. I'm gonna watch. See, that's brokenness. It comes here first. Let me give you an example. How many times you drive down the street and you see a piece of land and a sign and it shows what's going to be on that land? You look at the remnant, like, oh, that's what's going to be built over there. Wow. And all of a sudden the construction start happening. Walls go up, then the roof goes up and plumbing, and all of a sudden it's completed. It looks just like a remnant, didn't it? Don't you understand the visualization started in some man or some woman's mind first? Oh my God. It started in their mind first. And they went and they scratched it out on a piece of paper. And then they grabbed the paper, went to the architect and said, look, I want you to play the plans on this piece of paper here. And then they got that. They went down to the zoning commissioner and said, look, I want this, blah, blah. And then went to the contractor. I need you to build it. And boom, there it is. See, that was visualization. You see it every day, but we got to use it more. Don't you get it? You got to use it more. Don't see with your eyes, see with your mind. I don't see you guys as you are today. Oh my God. I see you all as senior vice president, Circle of Champions members. That's how I visualize you. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? Come on now. Visualization start in the mind, the mind, the mind, the mind. That's why the devil fighting you so much. I ain't saying for you. Because he strikes your mind first, the white up there in Canada. Your mind, you got to visualize it. Want it more than anything. How bad do you want it? Tell you a story and I'm done. This old man was the wealthiest man in the whole town, Miss Caroline Baker. And these two boys trying to find him, Pastor Thomas, and they were looking around town trying to find the old man because he was so strong with wealth of knowledge. Woo, Lord have mercy. And they found him down by the river. And the little boys, there he is. And so they ran out there to the river. And one little boy, oh, shoot, he ain't gonna tell us nothing. And he gave up. He gave up. He did what? Gave up. Like people in your downline, they gave up. They ain't gonna tell us the truth. They ain't seeing anyone. Anyway, the one boy went down to the river. He ran in there and he got down in the river and water was up to his ankles, his kneecaps, got up to his belly button. And he said, oh man, please tell me the secret, how to become wealthy. The old man looked at the young man. He put his hand on his head. He pushed him down the river underwater for 3 seconds, let him back up. He said, oh my God, you try to kill me, old man. And all I want to know is the secret how to become wealthy. The old man looked at him again. Mr. Hamilton, I'm looking at you. Put his hand on his head, push him down one more time for 3 more seconds. And he came back up. He goes, man, that's twice you tried to kill me. And all I want is the secret how to become wealthy. The old man said this to the young man. He said, young man or young woman, what did you want the most? He said, to breathe, you old fool, to be able to breathe. To be able to breathe. To be able to breathe. And the old man was full of wisdom. And this is what he said to the young man or young woman. He says, young man or young woman, will you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe? You will. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Will we outpace Al Thomas? We outrun past Al Thomas? We do more presentation than Al Thomas? Will you go out there and work day by day, night by night like Al Thomas? Will you go out there and put it all on the line? See, that's what it takes to be a real champion. And every one of you got it in you. Let me tell you something. Last time I'm going to tell you. See, this call was predestinated for you to be born because God knew you were going to be on this call today. But he knew you needed to hear this today. Lord, have you. I'm telling you. Now you got the keys. There you go, G. You got the keys. Now what the heck you going to do with it? You going to sit on your assets again like you always do? You're going to get off them suckers and go do something? Because I'm sick of people sitting on their assets and not doing nothing. I told you, Al, be nice. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. But y'all, I hope y'all get it. How bad do you want it? Do something with what you got. Today, look, yeah, it was hot today. Yeah, it's a hot one. Yeah, it's hot today. Yeah, I know it is. Oh, I'm just warming up. Wait till Saturday. You better bring a seatbelt because I tell you what, Saturday, y'all, some of y'all might have to walk to Alabama. Some of y'all gonna be walking to Alabama and burning the snow up as you walk. Well, anyway, I want to thank every one of you. Jim Rohn. See, God knew that this call was going to happen today. He knew he had to send Mr. Nelson somewhere because this call had to happen. Because this call is not a call that I'm telling you. Remember, we start off with what? With 3 steps. 3 steps for a brand new life for who? You. Not for me, but for you. Because I already started mine. Wait till Saturday. 3 steps for a brand new life with Jim Rohn's speech on personal development. And then I poured into you how to achieve your dreams. Remembering, go back to basics, your ABCs. Not Michael Jackson ABCs, but the ABCs. All right, with that said, I love you guys. I appreciate every one of you. I'm trying to be nice and gentle. My biggest prayer is that some of you start making some gangster money and it don't go to your head, because I'm telling you what, ACN's got it out there for you. Now, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it?